Hello, now I'm going to explain how the merge sort is going to be implemented. Firstly, let us take an example. Here we have a list of elements. So first of all, in order to sort the array, first of all you need to take the mid. So now let us consider the first element as L, or for your consideration take I and J. And here, while looking at the code, now you now we are taking firstly taking our elements. We are taking the elements and reading the elements, and then we are calling the function merge sort. Here in the merge sort, firstly we are taking the mid. So in mid we are taking I. If I is less than j, then only it enters the if condition loop. So we are taking out the mid here, that is I plus j by 2. So we are getting mid as 3 here. So this is mid. So next we are calling the merge sort function again. So here the starting element I will be 38 and it will ends until mid. So this array is partitioned until 3, and this will be taken as the right subarray. And next in the same way we are taking out the mid. So here mid can be taken as 27 or 43, it's up to you. So now again it is partitioned, so it gives 38, 27, 43, 3, and again still it calls it again calls a function. So it is again partitioned into individual blocks, 43, 3. And in the same way the right subarray also is also partitioned. So let us take 982 as one block and 10 as another block, and still I is less than j, here the condition holds true, so again it is partitioned. So 982, 10. So this is the level at which we have partitioned all the elements in the list. So again it will call the merge array. So merge array used to merge all the elements in the list while sorting the list. So here we are taking 5 parameters as arguments to this function merge. So we will come to merge function. Here we are taking as consideration of a temporary array where it is used to store the individual elements and sort it and store the sorted elements. So here temp is a temporary array. So here we are taking I as the starting element. I is used for counter variable for moving comparisons, and here we are taking I1, I1, I2. I1 is the starting of the block, where J1 is the starting of the right block. So here we are checking the condition while I is less than or equal to J1 and J is less than or equal to J2. That means I1, J1 are the I1 is the starting of the left to array, and I2 is the starting of the right array, and J1 is the end of the left array, J2 is the J2 is the end of the right subarray. So we are making comparisons now here. A of I, so A of I is 0, so 0 is less than A of 0, so that is 38 is less than 27. Is it true? No. So it comes to else block. So A of 0 is 27, 27 is stored in temp. So J value is incremented, that is J value becomes 1, and K value becomes 1 here. So here K is a counter variable for temporary array, so K value becomes 1. So again it checks the condition I is less than or equal to J1, so that is true, but J is less than or equal to J2, that is 1 is less than or equal to 0, that is false. So we will come back out of the loop, and we will this is the block where the remaining elements which are unsorted are stored in the temporary variable. Like if you see 38 is not stored, which is unsorted. So 38, 0 is less than or equal to 0, that is true, so we are storing it in the temporary array, that is 38. So in the similar fashion we are storing these individual elements in the sorted temporary array. So here 982, and here 10 will remain as 10 itself. So again we are doing it here. The fresh, it will again call the merge function. So merge function here, again it creates a temporary block. We used to store the two individual subarrays into the one single sorted array. So now again I value is 0 and I1 value is the starting of this array, I2 is the starting of the right array, J1 is the ending of the left array, and J2 is the ending of the right array. So here we are making comparison again. So I is less than J1, J1 is 1 and J2 is also 1. So I is less than J1 and J is less than J2, its condition is true. So we are coming inside the block where A of 0 is less than A of 0, that is 27 less than 3, that is false. So again we are coming back to else part where A of j plus plus means A of j means 3 is stored here and the remaining j is incremented. So j will be pointing to 43 and k will be pointing to the second list. So this is k now here. So again it will go. So 0 is less than j1, that is true, and here j value has incremented, so 1 is less than 1, that is also true. So again we'll go back here. So now here A of I value is 27 itself because it is not incremented in the earlier part, but here j has been incremented, so we are taking it as A of 1, that is 43. 27 is less than 43, yes it is true. Then we'll enter into the loop where A of I, that means 27, is stored here and I value is incremented right now. So I will be pointing to 38 here and j will be pointing to 43 itself and k will also be incremented. So here again it will go. Here 1 is less than equal to 1 and j is also 1 is less than 1. It is true. So both are true. So we are entering into the loop. So A of I is 1. A of 1 is 38 here and A of j is 43 here. So 38 is less than 43. It is true. So 38, that is stored in this temporary block and else part is skipped. So k is incremented. That 43 is the element which is left unsorted. So while this condition test false because I has been incremented, it has become 2 here. So 2 is condition is test false. 2 is less than or equal to 1. So that is, if one condition is false in a while loop, they will come out of the loop. So this is the loop where the remaining elements are stored in the temporary block. So like if you see I is value is 2, 2 is less than or equal to 1, that is false. So j value, so j value is 1 is less than or equal to 1, so that is true. So we are storing that remaining unsorted element into this temporary. So 43 is stored in temporary and k value is incremented and that will be destroyed. And the next, so in the similar fashion these two subarrays also been sorted and been stored here like 9, 10 and 82, the same way as I described. And at last where the temporary block will look like this: 3, 27, 38, 3, 9 and 10, 27 and 38, 43 and 82. So this is our temporary block which we have been got, which are the sorted by merging all the unsorted elements. So now we need to store this into the main array. So this is the temporary array we need to store in the main array. So for that we use another loop. So if I equal to I1, that is 0, j equal to 0. So while this condition tests to false, we are incrementing I and j and we are storing it into the main array. So this is the way we do the merge sort, and this merge function is returned here, and then this merge sort is been called here in the main function. So after calling in the main function, in the output screen we are displaying the sorted array. Thank you.